Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna have a little bit different of content. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over some airdrops that you should focus on right now. Well, depending on case by case analysis, of course, but I'll give you like the best ROI things you could do right now, as of now, so you can earn some good passive money or let's say more like money that requires more action. I'm gonna go through through case by case analysis. And so first of all, I'm gonna go through, let's say the case where you have a lot of money, you have some capital, you can afford some stuff, and you have some time, and you're not lazy. Then there'll be some case where I'll focus more on like passive airdrops, and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So now let's start. I'll have a little bit of tea first. I'm a tea person, not coffee. Ah, it's too hot. Okay. But first of all, right now, what do I think is the best airdrop to do? So I want to say ZK Sync, but with so much rumors about the snapshot been taken, makes me feel like snapshot has been taken, or if it hasn't been taken, it will definitely be taken quite soon. So I would say just avoid ZK Sync and especially avoid layerzero. Like also you could risk actually at the end of the day if you have a lot of money to spare, like lots of spare money. You could also start in well, at the end, the thing you to lose is like, let's say gas fees and your time. And that could be potentially not the best thing to do, but at the same time, if you don't really want to miss out, you could also do that. However, I would suggest if you are starting from ground zero, if it started from like floor zero, then I would kind of skip the casing and focus on the other airdrops. And I'll say the number one airdrop I would focus on definitely be if you have some money, of course. And if you're disciplined, this is case one, okay? I'll make distinction. So case one, category of airdrops. So you have money and you have time to devote to it. And also you can wait for maybe 6 months, maybe eight, maybe nine, maybe 10, maybe a year. We don't know when it's going to release. Probably this year, but this also is just a speculation. But yeah, this is the first case. So if you have patience, so you can wait lots of months, you have some funds, and you're gonna be disciplined, then I'm gonna say which airdrop I think is the best. So I would say scroll. Okay. So we all know scroll is the best for now. If you start from ground zero. They had around like 8 million of like 80 million of fundings, and they're really popular. They're making big moves. What is more is if you, for example, guys, if you check on NFT Copilot does NFT Copilot have it? Let's check. Yeah, it has. Or like the CK Sync Netlify app. You're gonna see actually that basically there are barely any people in the competition. And don't let the wallet count scare you because me personally, I started it like a few weeks ago and I have like six transactions in total, and I'm already in top 25%. Like, what? My volume is like maybe 400. You see what I'm saying? So, like, don't let the numbers of like number of wallets discourage you. It's all about what do people actually do? And as you can tell, people are quite lazy so far. And it's really easy to outcompete them and just be in top 10%, top 5%. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in top 1% really soon. Because like as I told you, I don't put any effort in bang. I mean, I'm in like top 25 in like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. You see what I'm saying? So this is number one. I would say besides this, Zora is looking good. Sorry. Zora is definitely looking good. And besides Zora, Um, I would also say base. So I know there is a lot of speculation on base that okay, it's like they're not gonna release any coins because like actually they removed it. Basically they had it listed here, like it was written, we have no plans of launching a token. bored by work, and they removed it. It's so funny. Like, oh no, it's still here. Just they just added some extra text. You see this? Yeah, this might be a discouraging moment, but to me, this just screams like, well, just we gotta release it. And also, like a few weeks ago, like the CEO or like one of the people on the top of the food chain, they said we don't completely rule out releasing a coin. So pretty much like they're teasing us that they're gonna release a coin. So don't believe this. I think it's really worth it to just keep grinding. And also in base, there's almost no competition because like people think base won't drop a coin, but in my opinion, it doesn't make sense because well, this chain is quite oftenly used, and you have to think that this companies like whatever, like Coinbase, whatever, they are companies, okay? What they care about is profit. And well, trust me, I mean, maybe you don't trust me, but we are actually more or less approaching, or maybe we're already in bull market. Um, this is a great way for a company to earn extra money on top of that. So to me, just it's kind of would be like waste if they don't release a coin, which barely requires any effort. And when they release a coin, obviously airdrops just come naturally because like that's part of marketing campaign. For now, it's the best type of campaign for new protocols, and that's why I think it's quite good as well. And now I also mentioned Zora, right? So Zora is nice as well because they had like nice funding, like 60 million. And besides that, well, the network is like progressing quite well. They're doing quite well. And me personally, I actually enjoy using Zora. Like it's quite cool. You can make your own art and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's quite nice. Like I think people should use Zora quite often. And also um it is easy to outcompete people as well. There are not that many people. What was TV at like around 100 million? Like almost nothing. Like we're so early and there are barely any users. That's the best thing as well. Like Scroll has around same TVL, like totally value locked, but like total value locked. But Zora has way less users. So like in Zora, it's even easier to outcompete everybody, and also Zora is easier to farm too. I mean, you can just make NFTs, and also like trust me, guys, it's really fun. Like get some AI app, just make your own NFT collection. It's kind of fun to do, and also you check out some fun art stuff, and I actually genuinely enjoy this. And like yeah, so basically, as I told you, Scroll, Zora, Base. Out of this three, I would say number one is easily Scroll. And number two and three, it's debatable, but I would say Zora, or it's hard to say, okay? We can, if I were you, just get like, you have your own wallet, the main wallet, because that's still probably only one to use, and just get Zora, Base, and Scroll. Get them all, okay? It doesn't make sense like for you to skip one or the other unless you're lazy, okay? And yeah, make transactions as you know every week at least once, maybe twice, depending on your funds. But like the most important thing is like at least each month you should make at least one so you get as many unique months as possible. That's what matters the most. It's really easy to make volume and transactions in a day or like 30 days or like 2 weeks or like 1 week, but you can't really replicate, you can't, and like let's say replicate time, right? You can't just go back in like fucking December and like then be like, okay, like December made transaction. No, time is time. Like that's it. So that was category one. So this was for if you have some money and you have some discipline and you can wait. Because this three, they're gonna take some time to drop. Now, let's go to category two. This is where, like, let's say you are just lazy, let's say, or you don't have time. Well, depends. I think everybody has time to make simple transaction, but let's just assume you just don't want to be bothered with yeah, whatever. So researching which protocol to use, blah blah blah. Then I would say the best kind of uh let's say airdrops are the airdrops where you just put the money in and just forget. For now, the only one that I know of that you just put the money in without even using their protocol and just forget is Mode. So on the Mode, like basically you can just put the money in. Um, Basically, yeah, this is mode. You just put the money in, and you just basically what you do is, well, just put the money in, and as long as the money is on the chain, you're gonna get it. And plus, the airdrop is coming in April, so this is like last minute like solution. Let's say this is especially good for whales. Okay, like I would say if you don't have lots of funds, just doesn't make sense that much unless you're gonna really like interact with it a lot and you try to get Discord role and stuff. But if you're a whale and you have a lot of funds, at least one ETH, well, it's not too much, but like you know what I'm saying. I would say like, and if you don't want to do anything, just do mode because like there is well, it's already announced in April. It's gonna you're gonna have it. So with the mode is um yeah, this is it. But basically, yeah, if you don't want to invest a lot of time, you have some funds. Well, just go to mode, bridge. Like only thing you need is bridge to mode officially once on official bridge. Once you bridge officially, like if you want to add more money, well, you can either use mode bridge again, or you can use Orbiter Finance or some other protocols. But like, just keep in mind if you want to participate in it, first time you need to use at least once. I mean, first time the official bridge, and then you can use the alternative ones. And you get points for using the bridge as well separately, as well as you start the airdrop. But yeah, let's say if you want to if you want to deposit more money and then you think, okay, this is too expensive or something, it's like with now gas prices are fucking crazy. Then you can use Orbiter Finance, whatever. But yeah, basically, I think this is a good one because literally takes seconds to bridge to mode, and even if you do nothing, you're still gonna earn some points. Well, I would suggest at least supplying liquidity to some DeFi protocols, partner ones, but if you're too lazy for that, for that, or if you don't want to risk it, well, I would say like yeah, just supply it liquidity. But also, even if you don't, if it just sits there, you're gonna get something at the end of the day. I don't think you're gonna get substantial amount. I think you should definitely give supply liquidity because otherwise it makes kind of no sense unless you're coming in with like too much money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the second one. Now, so I covered two. To be honest, there are other ones like Parcel or something, like from Solana. That's actually good, but I'm not really sure with how the like if the snapshot has been taken or not. I think it's unclear. That's like last time I read it, and also I don't really deal with like Solana chains much. So for now, I would say Mode to me was the most one that made the most sense. But Parcel or something, if you guys know that like a snapshot has been taken. I just don't remember it generally because I don't do Solana. You can also try that. Um, Now I want to do category three, and here I just want to just say something to not do. If you have some funds and some like money. See again. I just got sick like a few days ago, so I'm recovering. Okay, so now thing to avoid. I would say, please guys, avoid um just avoid you know what, test nets. Just get the thing away from me. Like, just throw it away. Like, all this chain, Mattis, whatever. Listen, it's simple economics, like supply and demand. If something is promising you, like, oh, you're gonna get some stuff if you do this, and this for free. Do you really believe that? I mean, of course, they're gonna give you something, but like, is it worth it for you to invest so much time and energy to get like I don't know, 15 euro, like $15 like airdrop? Come on, nothing is given for free. In Metis, how many there are like 10 million wallets participating? What do you think your piece of pie is going to be? Your piece of pie will be nothing, like barely anything. So that's why, like, I always say, like, um, well, test nets are a waste of time, unless let's give it this way. There are always exceptions, of course. I'm just saying in mass scale. Unless you're really like you have no funds at all, then it makes sense. You might get like a few couple of hundred or maybe sometimes thousand. Like potential is technically high, but like average chance of getting something is quite. I mean, average price is quite low compared to the actual protocol. Like ZK sync or something, like potential of ZK sync airdrop is way higher than potential, like let's say Tycos or whatever airdrop. But yeah, if you don't have money at all, feel free to do it. But if you have some funds, it kind of makes no sense unless you just want to use it as it like if you want to free up if you have like some time and you just want to fill it in. For example, me myself as well. Like sometimes when I don't know what to do, I'm like bored and stuff. Like well, sometimes it's like okay, let me just go through like I don't know, like Tyco or something, make some few transactions. You see, like that's it. But yeah, in general, I don't recommend like putting too much energy into that because like basically nothing comes for free. You have to at least give them some value, risk something. Well, then you might get some rewards. That's how it works. That's how the world works. Nothing is like for free, like technically. And there's also one more thing I want to cover. It's staking. So staking is, I would say it's if you don't have, I would say it's like good thing to do. But at the same time, you have to be careful like which kind of staking you do, because like you have to look at the token, let's say Pith or something. You need to think about, okay, is this coin really worth it? Because like, what if it's well, it's not really worth it because you didn't do enough, let's say, research on tokenomics, etc. And the price just dumps and dumps and dumps. Maybe in the future it's gonna recover, like a year or something, but like you have to think, okay, um, do I have enough money to just supply and get like this coin for staking? Um, can I afford it basically? Because like first of all, your priority should be active airdrops, like CK Sync. I mean, now you don't want to start it. Okay, let's say Scroll, Base, um, Zora, and after that, you can think about staking. Okay, but first prioritize normal active airdrops. So that's where the most potential is because that's the hardest part. That's why people want just run away from that and just want to have some quick money with like staking. No, it doesn't work like that. I mean, once people got lucky with them staking and also which wasn't that crazy. It was crazy because like you just staked something and just got so much money. But at the end of the day, like well, like you just got lucky once and that's it. Like the world doesn't work like that. You just got lucky once doesn't mean it's gonna be like that. So stop avoiding what you have to do. So like just sit down and just do some active airdrop work. So just use the protocol, just explore it for fun. Like for example, for me with the ZK Sync, I was actually surprised when I saw the paymaster. I just didn't even know about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool." So I was using some lots of coins and stuff, like switching between coins, because like it is actually a fun thing to do. Like I didn't even know that was a thing, like that you could actually pay with like USDT somewhere, because like didn't see it before. You know what I'm saying? So just explore it and just have fun, and at the same time just make some transaction. Like well, like there'll be somebody, there's some like alternate version of you who's like this perfect like Chad whatever, and he will do it. Like he'll just get up, even if it's tired, whatever. He's gonna make this one transaction like once a week, and he's gonna research and try to make like find lots of fun projects to interact with. That should be you as well. Like like Chad guy or like alter ego that you have shouldn't beat you. That's it. Simple as that. No excuses. So yeah, basically, if you already have active airdrop sorted and you just have extra money, yeah, you can stake. Like I don't know, um, but well, I'm not really staking, so I don't really want to give you any advice. I was staking Pith, but I unstaked it. It's like they had jokes of the airdrops. But yeah, that's it. But like maybe like damn something, but like on this part, on staking part, don't trust me too much on my words isn't like which project to invest to, but like if you believe in the project, let's say I believe in Pith, okay? That's why I staked in the first place. It's some reason I'm mistaken now, but like what I'm saying is if you believe in the project, if you think this protocol is worth it, then staking doesn't really it's like just extra benefit because like if you're still gonna hold it anyway, it's like might as well just stake it. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. And what do you say? Like that was mostly what I wanted to say. So I hope you guys had some value from this. If you have some questions, just feel free to just comment down below and put some comments and Um, that's it basically. And if you enjoyed this video, please put some thumbs up. It's really gonna help. And well, that's it for now. And I'm gonna see you really soon. Bang.